present the Frequency Podcast.
Yo, what up? Tangent about hip hop. Well, 2000s hip hop, right?
2000s hip hop, part deuce.
Dudes, it wasn't planned, by the way.
Yeah.
It wasn't planned. We did part one. Fire, classic, go check it out. But then we thought, we missed some stuff out.
Yeah.
There was
more on the stove. There's more to whip up.
Exactly. Well, so we've added a bit, adobo.
Yeah, there you go.
A bit of Maggie cubes,
that Johnson and Johnson.
That Johnson and Johnson. And now we're here, man.
Yeah.
Part 2, tangent about 2000s hip hop, gang shit. You already know my name. It's the art of chilling. Kev Kashi. Kevin. His last name must be he ain't shit. Because when people see me, they'll be like, that's Kevin. He ain't shit. Oh.
Ain't never been shit.
Never, and probably never will be. Kevin, I ain't shit, man, heart. Who are you, sir?
I'm Nate, a.k.a. Jersey Joe, a.k.a. Mouse, a.k.a. I came to get it on. you know the
Pump
vibe.
It Up Junior.
Yeah, Pump It Up
Fire.
Junior. Still pumping. The pumping continues.
Frequency _ pod is the Twitter. Tangent Twinz is the Instagram.
Yeah.
Unlike the spelling, there is no Z.
Nah.
When you're watching the frequency. Let's get to it, man. Woo. 2000s hip hop, the golden generation. We're back. We did part 1. Go check out if you haven't. Like I said, like and subscribe, comment as well, whether you like it. Just comment. Positive, negative, moderate. Feedback's feedback. So we appreciate that. But yeah, man, where do you want to start with now? Something that dominated 2000. I think we tiptoed it on a bit.
Yeah. But I think the reason we're doing the part 2 is like we didn't go into depth on certain subjects.
Oh, yeah.
So
Shout out to Maggie.
Always.
We're trying to get that
sponsor the pod. Come on, gang shit. But yeah. So
but mine it's not finished. Just saying.
Yeah. So an era or a time that was like brushed over is the Autotune period. This is a big thing. Maybe the biggest thing.
T-Pain took a lot, man.
Come on, man.
They treated T-Pain like back in them days, they treated Jesus like...
Yeah, he was getting the whips, all of that.
Getting the stones. Get stoned every day like Jesus.
T-Pain crawled so that Future could walk. And then Baby could fly.
Just the lineage.
Yeah.
he was before T-Pain. The tube niggas.
Either Cher or what's his name?
Do you believe?
What's my guy from Computer Love? Zap and Roger. Zap and Roger. Come on.
Fun fact, the first ever single I ever bought in any genre
Computer
was
Love?
Cher.
Oh, I was going to say.
I bought it for my mum, do you believe?
Wow.
Yeah, I bought it at Woolworths. It was around the corner. You know the one...
R.I.P., man.
You know the one...
Sponsor the pod if you come back.
That'd be so rad. I wouldn't mind it. The big W. Come on, Wash Boys. Big Wash. You see it. But yeah, Cher, Do You Believe was the first album.
Bangers,
single.
man.
Yeah, that's a classic, man.
This is why you like Future now.
You see the lineage.
Yeah, I hear it.
You see it.
I hear
But yeah, man, T-Pain was going through it, man.
Yeah,
People was like, this, you're ruining... Well, we're going to get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people say you're ruining music.
Yeah.
People said you can't sing, but you couldn't deny the music with T-Pain. That Autotune.
What's the first album? Rapper turned singer. Like,
Oh,
it was something fresh. We'd never heard anything like it.
Yeah.
Even though Buy You a Drink and Love with a Stripper. Like, what is this music?
I'm Sprung.
Yeah.
I'm Sprung had my school year in a chokehold.
Come on.
Had it
on the Sony Ericsson.
Huh?
Come on, you already know.
On the Sony Ericsson. Even either the phone or a device we're going to speak to about.
Yeah.
An MP3 player. If you ever remember that device?
Ancient artifacts.
Yeah.
Antiques Roadshow things. Yeah.
Chip as chips.
Oh my God.
If you know, you know.
You know.
Them 8-year-old white ladies are like, I got that reference. Margaret, did you get that reference?
I just love the idea of 8-year-old white ladies listening. We love you if you are.
Yeah, man, I get along with them.
Racist.
No, I get along with them. I get along with the pure 8-year-old white women. Yeah, man, I get along with them. They fuck with the banter, man. You know me, I'm a chameleon. Put me in any room, I can make someone laugh. Come on, man. Chameleon, I took your animal. But yeah. What was there? I'm Sprung.
Yeah, I'm Sprung.
Buy You a Drink.
Yeah.
Those had an MP3 era and a chokehold. T-Pain was everywhere. You were never there.
Rightfully so.
Every feature. It was something. And
he was the Nate Dogg of that time. Like,
yeah.
T-Pain.
Yeah. You're not lying about that.
Yeah.
And the more he got popping, the more other people started doing it as well.
When you say the more, I'm just going to say everyone.
Everyone
except
whole
for Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z did Death of Autotune. La, 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 la. Hey. He tried to... Jay-Z with his sly snitches. Like, remember he said, Ye told me to keep it 100. He said, Ye told me to do that.
And Ye, that's kind of two-faced because
he just dropped
808, the put on verse. put on with Jeezy, whole verse, auto-tune. It's kind of flagrant that you said this.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, he's just saying, keep it 100, Hov. Tell them how you really feel, Jay. Tell them how you really feel.
But, talk about imitators. I know it's really off the cuff, but have you got a worst imitator, like someone that did it that shouldn't have?
Someone that did it that shouldn't have?
Yeah, the auto-tune wave, someone that jumped on it. I got one for you. Your man, Jim.
yes. I was going to say Ron Browse.
There you go. Yeah. So many people jumping on this wave without the credentials. They didn't have the right engineer. They didn't have the right. Yeah.
Everyone jumped, even rap. Even some people, like, for example, who do I have? Like, I wrote down, these are the people that did it in a good way.
Okay, yeah.
I put Kanye West, of course.
Obviously.
Jamie Foxx. Like, Blame It on the Alcohol was my
shit. He killed it.
Shit.
What's it? Fall for Your Type? Digital Girl?
Yeah. Dream is another one.
Dream bodied that.
He really did.
Yeah.
He really did.
But he's a music man, so he's gonna.
It's a different way. He's a producer.
Exactly.
So it's a different way.
You expect he has to.
Lil Wayne, sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Akon.
A lot back then.
Sometimes that era. Anyway, Akon.
Yeah.
But other than that, if I didn't name you, then I don't think the auto-tune was really good.
Yeah,
Rappers be using it as well. Like, it didn't suit everyone. Like, it went from everybody listening to Pain to everybody doing it. And then Usher, who had the nerve to tell him on a plane that, yo, you killed it for real singers.
He said, Usher would like to talk to you in the back. So I got up and went back, and it was like, how's everything going? Quick, small talk. No big deal. And he was like, man, I want to tell you something, man. I was like, what's good? I thought he was about to tell me something real. He sounded real concerned. He was like, man, you kind of fucked up music.
Singers. When Usher did auto-tune himself,
oh my gosh.
Hypocrite, and your auto-tune was awful. Like, oh my.
I'm so in love.
Yeah,
that's that Uts music there.
That's Rumford, Liquid, Envy. That's Uts music. That's big, what's it? Big Box, Little Box? Oh my God. Oh, trash. Making songs with will.i.am, and then you're telling T-Pain the music that you did was
That's
trash.
another one. He's not even hip-hop. He used to be hip-hop, but will.i.am was abusing the auto-tune, fam. It was nasty. It was nasty.
Yeah, he's the one. Yeah.
I can feel it.
You know that's much. You don't know ceilings. You know that's much.
We're going to get to that, but yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, man. So yeah, the auto-tune era, man. Yeah, it was divisive. Like, it split hip-hop in half.
It was. And like I mentioned earlier with the MP3 stuff, MP3 in the 2000s.
Oh man,
it's weird how like trends. It went from cards, Beyblades, and then all of a sudden went to device. What MP3 do you have? Like, what was the highest gig you got? Like, what was the MP3?
You talking gigs back then?
Oh, MBs. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to look forward to these niggas. I don't want to look forward to these guys.
I didn't have gigs back then. There was gigs on the MP3, but I didn't have gigabytes. Nah, so we're talking.
You like Mega Boys.
We're talking like
512.
Yeah, we're fitting on like 30 songs, and if something new drops, if an album drops, we're deleting shit.
Remember having a phone without a memory card, and whatever memory your phone is, that's how many songs
64 MB.
Fam,
it's crazy.
I remember I had a phone where it had no MP3.
Oh man.
So the only way I could listen to music was recording it. So here's me listening to Jay-Z, Show Me What You Got, on a Sega. It was a
and
Sega.
Your mom's calling for dinner in the background because you've recorded it.
Now I'm listening to my mom's.
That's nasty, man. These kids don't understand, man. You got every phone. You got every song on your phone right now. It's so easy.
Songs, it was crazy.
And you had to. It was like, have you heard of Sophie's Choice? That film where the woman has to choose between her kids.
Yeah.
The Nazis say like, you got to pick which kid you love.
You have to pick which
choosing which song you love. Is the same kind of pain, fam.
You do, and also because obviously kids will be asking. Some kids may, can I borrow your MP3? Can I listen to your MP3? So obviously you would want the right songs. If the right girl would ask you, you don't want to listen to just like Papoose, Uncle Murder.
Like, what's a papoose?
Sometimes I would sprinkle R&B just in case a girl will ask to listen to my MP3. That's my Casanova.
Some Neo.
Just that's not for me.
A little bit of Neo.
But just for them, just in
Neo.
case. Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
You go from Cassidy to fucking Neo, Chris Brown. I'm just saying, you have to sprinkle. If I had to ask you though, what song would define like the MP3 player era for you?
You know what though? This is for our UK listeners because this is
interesting. UK, okay.
Yeah, talking the hardest.
If you're talking the hardest, gigs better pop up in your thoughts as an artist. Jeez. Talk in the market, everybody wants to know where walk in the park is.
And this hit my school.
Oh, okay.
This was like crack. I swear to God, like everyone had this on their phones. If you didn't have it, you were begging someone to Bluetooth you it. Like this was the first.
That should be the theme
song
to Sony Ericsson Walkman.
It really should. Like anything related, like they owe Gigs a check for real, because like that song was so important, and it's so important to Sony Ericsson culture.
The Sony Ericsson culture, whatever that is.
That Bluetooth era was mad, but yeah, talking the hardest, it has to be all the remixes, the instrumental, everyone freestyling over it.
The instrumental.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else.
That is
what was
Britain's
yours?
national anthem.
Yeah, still
American
to this day, to this day,
just like how the Dipset anthem is your national anthem.
Yeah,
talking the hardest is ours. My one. I've got Touch It, Busta Rhymes, the remix.
That's another good one.
That one.
That's a good
It was
one.
hard because everybody had different remixes.
Yeah.
Some people had the remix where everybody had 2 verses on them.
Yeah.
Some people had the remix where it was only the ladies on them. Some people had it just with the niggas on them. Some people had it with everybody on them. It was different.
It was mad.
It was mad. People were swapping like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yo, what version you got on?
Pick and mix.
Yeah, drag it to the photo. Remember you had to put the USB on the PC. Yeah, drag it to my phone.
We've been through it.
But yeah, Touch It, man. Touch It was definitely my go-to with MP3, man.
Fam, if you had all the versions of Touch It on your phone, that was all that you could fit. If you're talking 64 MB, you just have a Touch It phone.
I come through the era where sometimes One Blood Remix was the only song I had on the
There
MP3.
you go. That's a lot of memory, fam. You got to start deleting texts or pictures of loved ones, your mum's number. Because even phone numbers back then took up space, so you got to start deleting niggas.
Yeah, messages. Yeah. Messages as well. You would have to delete messages. Apps, if there was ever apps. I think there was some apps like Timer.
Boy,
Stopwatch.
games. Yeah, it was games mostly.
Stopwatch would have been an app.
Man.
Infrared era. We talk about Bluetooth, like infrared is not the 2000s.
You had your phones having sex and everything like that.
That's before our era. We were young.
That's crazy.
We don't know.
Rubbing your phones together.
Damn.
Mad.
Yeah, it is. Like,
raw as well. No protection.
No protection.
I don't know where
whatsoever.
your phone's been.
Damn. Then
Some people spit when they talk as well. Nah, sorry. We're getting.
people didn't sanitize their phone. But from Autotune era, another era that dominated the 2000s. Lean with it. The dance era.
Come on. The snap. The snap era.
You got the Young Jock.
Oh, it's going down.
This is a nitty beat.
A nitty beat.
That was made by a
I don't know what Nitty looks like. Facts. I don't know what Nitty looks like, but he was running things. Yeah, over here in the UK, you can't be called Nitty, fam. In America, there's Frank Nitty, Rum Nitty,
yeah, Rum Nitty,
Nitty Beats.
But you know, Nitty must have been like a road nigga because someone's like, yo, that's a nitty beat.
This a nitty beat.
That's a nitty beat. What else I got? Snap Your Fingers, like we just
Come
did.
on, man.
Lean with it, rock with it.
You better save the best till last, man.
I don't know what's the best one.
He was first.
Yeah,
he was
it
first
is
with
last.
everything,
Yeah, he's the
but
first
he's the best
everything.
saving for last.
He's the black Columbus.
There you go.
Chicken noodle soup, which I'm not going to do.
And a soda on the side.
That's for DJ Webstar and Harlem guys. I ain't trying to do it. The stanky leg, don't forget that.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. This is for the wankers, the you a jerk.
Yeah.
Straight for the wankers.
Shoulder lean. There's a lot.
Shoulder
man.
lean back.
Yeah.
Lean back was one. Walk it out.
Walk it out. That was huge.
Huge. And the
To
one,
this day.
the one that started everything.
The pioneer, as
The
you call
pioneer.
him, Columbus.
Like before like Grandmaster Flash and them, before all of that. For the hip hop, the hip.
He created hip hop.
Before all of that.
Yeah.
He created
He was
everything.
in the park, in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yeah.
We're talking about you ready, Big Draco.
Soldier boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? That Superman.
Big Draco, Big Gucci Sosa, On Blood, everything.
We're talking about Soldier Boy with Crank That.
Come
This
on.
also had my school year on a chokehold. People
That-
uploading.
That's another one that's
That
an
song
MP3
gave people
classic.
confidence to upload, by the way. I honestly believe
You're
that
right.
song was the first song to give anybody enough confidence to upload because
No,
people
you're
would have
right.
used like Sony Ericsson, like a bummy phone, like you know the graphics,
Pixelated.
you know the resolution was trash.
Yeah, looking like an old Nintendo game. Yeah. I can't even see your dance moves.
Look at how Android looks right now.
Fires, looking like Roblox or Minecraft.
But shout out to Craig that it gave people confidence to
Confidence and the start of the DIY era of hip hop.
upload. Like do it yourself, like literally from
he made the beat, the dance,
Recorded
rapped it,
Yes,
recorded the original video before he got the professional video, uploaded it to YouTube himself. Like, he did everything, like, and that's the start of it. Because now that's just regular. Everyone does that now.
Yeah,
That's how you
true.
get on now.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So you heard it here first, man. Soldier Boy. No, but on the real, man, salute to Soldier Boy. Like he did a lot for his
He really did, man.
age group.
We joke, but
We joke.
There are facts.
No,
in there. There are facts.
exactly. So sometimes you have to give it up to how you
Yeah.
have to give it up.
Uh-huh.
So Soldier Boy, he did his thing. But yeah, like the dance era was fun, man. Like there's one I didn't mention, but one of my favorites, especially in school. It didn't have a name, but A-Rap Money.
Oh, okay.
Let me not
what
even
is
do the
name?
hook.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but I'm gonna, hey, relax.
We good.
Relax, nigga, relax. But yeah, A-Rap Money was my shit, dog. But yeah, the 2000s was fun, man. It was fun. It started off with like gritty hip hop, like we mentioned on part 1. Because part 1 was dominated by 50 Cent. When I went to edit it, I was like, yo, we're still talking about 50.
Yeah, we really did talk about him a lot. But
yeah, but he dominated that year. So
I was gonna say, yeah.
a lot of early of the 2000s was very serious, like we mentioned, very serious.
It was Hove. It was
Hove, it was
Fifth,
Nas,
Dipset.
Dipset, like
it was the gangster
OCG,
period, or the second
D-Block.
gangster period, because we had the 90s with
90s,
West Coast.
yeah. Scarface,
yeah.
you had Outkast wasn't no punks. There wasn't no punks out
But
there.
Outkast always operate like to the side of hip hop. They're never part of like the main culture.
Yeah, there was like the unliked cousin, like you invite him.
Yeah.
That's what in the old show there was like, all right, you're gonna respect us one day.
Uh-huh.
They did what Snoop did.
The South has something to say.
Yeah, which one's better? The South got something to say, or you guys don't have love for Dre?
You already know my body. You already know what energy I'm coming. The East Coast ain't got love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Alright then.
Yo,
Fire.
Yo, man, award show in the 90s. We had award shows in the 2000s, but when we were thinking about it, the 90s, we have to leave it for the 90s.
That's good. The only thing I can think of in the 2000s is when Thing got stabbed. Was it one of G Unit got stabbed and Suge Knight was involved?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I can't remember who it was now, but yeah, it's like the Source Awards or something like that.
Everything happens in the
Source Awards, man. What is going on with the security? What is going on?
They're part of the cliques.
It's a fact. Was Benzino the source?
Huh? Benzino was the source.
There you go, fam.
Deeper, darker.
There you go.
Damn, Coil Ray's father was moving. Imagine the OGs listen to this, like, Coil Ray's father?
They don't know who Coil Ray
No,
is. They
it's
don't
like,
know that. Ooh.
But yeah, it was fun. And also, another thing, this is for the streets. The streets are gonna love this part. The streets, like sometimes, like the albums from your artist is too pure. It's too clean. It's like it doesn't give you that feel. But sometimes when you want to get that feel from the streets, you gotta go to the mixtapes.
That pure Krazak.
That Krenak, that pure cocaine, the A1, the white girl, the Britney Spears, the Lindsay Lohan, the Christina Aguilera,
unmixed,
the Madonna, the Meghan Markle,
the Meghan Markle.
It's Off-White, you know what I mean?
Pyrex vision. That Pyrex sitting.
It's like Keira Knightley, that Jennifer Aniston, that Angelina Jolie, that
Kate
Julia
Moss.
Roberts, Kate Hudson, Kate Middleton, another Kate, she was a model, the white Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss. You had to bring up the Kate Moss, whatever white girls out there. Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande.
Demi Lovato's a bit too close to home.
Off-White.
A bit too close to home.
Shall I stop? Shall I start? Let's When you said that, I was like, what is it? Oh! Like Krenak. Maybe she's 1% African.
What?
I'll put the tweet somewhere. I'll put it. But yeah, mixtapes, man. Mixtapes. There's so many mixtapes. It's hard to do a justice, but what I'm gonna do while you digest is karma. It's karma.
I'm just laughing at Demi.
Like how I was laughing about Ibrahimovic. You see what happened?
40 yards out. Greatest England moment of all time. Greatest England moment of all time. Shout out to Zlatan. Niggas dying. Don't choke on the Maggie.
That overhead kick.
How they gonna sponsor us if you die from it? These Maggies, they really burn the throat, innit? I see what you still.
Especially while you're talking. Any mixtapes I left out, apologies. But it was tough for me to write some down. So bear with me. It's not in a list, so don't step on my wisdom. I've got this, all right?
Go ahead.
So, first of all, the Locks. Locks got some mixtapes out there. Pharrell Williams with In My Mind, the prequel.
Yo, you already know.
Frequency.
Paid in full.
Come on.
Sorry, my voice is all...
Yeah, I've got this, don't worry, I've got this. In the 90s, y'all had DJ Clue. In the 2000s, you got Gangsta Grills.
You bastards.
Barack O'Drama. Mr. Thanksgiving. And just like that, we gone. Cannon.
Look, Cannon.
Man, shout out to Gangsta Grills, man.
Come on, man.
Fabulous. There is no competition one. Desert Storm. Joe Budden, Moon Music.
You forgot No Competition 2, fam. That's my shit.
We're doing 2000s.
Was that not 2000s?
That's 2010.
Oh.
Let me do this. I've got this. Don't step on my wisdom.
Bet.
Come on, man. Joe Budden, Moon Music.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Jones, The Members of Bird Gang, Volume 1. Jim Jones, Rider Music. Now, let me go on the phones, because I've got more. I'm not finished.
There's a lot, fam.
I've got a lot. We're talking mixtapes, right?
Tell me to quickly. No Ceilings. Revenge of the Nerds. Come on. The Warm Up. S. Carter Collection. A Kid Named Cuddy. You're not even going to go for this, but So Far Gone.
No, I got it. Come on. And I take probation. I don't want to TIA big vacation. Private planes, big location. I'm going to the bank to make a big donation.
Come on, man.
I'll stop there.
Mixtape about nothing.
A mixtape, yeah. Tangent about.
Yeah.
You see.
And I keep on sprinkling a bit of SM1 in there, but SM1, another quick one. That was my shit.
Jeez.
Another quick one.
And I also got French Montana, Max B, Coke Wave.
Oh, yeah. That is, yeah.
Wiz Khalifa, Cushion Orange. Jadakiss, the champ is here. Cameron, the Purple mixtape. Not the Black album, the Purple mixtape. Joel Santana, Back Like Cook Cracked. DJ Green Lantern, The Conspiracy Theory. Shout out to the whole invasion. If you know, you know. Like you mentioned, Drake So Far Gone. Gucci Mane, Writing on the Wall. Burr.
The Burr print, too.
The Burr print as well. Max B, Public Domain. Kanye West, Get Well Soon.
Oh, shit, yes.
Tyler, the Creator, Bastard. 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the future.
Yeah.
G-Unit, God's Plan.
Power of the Dollar, all of that.
All of that. Dipset,
Yeah.
Diplomats. I was going to say Diplomat Community.
Aye.
Diplomats, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5.
Keep going. Oh.
Diplomat Community.
You just
Young
got it.
Jeezy, Trap or Die, Volume 1. Nicki Minaj, Beam It Up, Scotty.
When she was good. Sorry.
Lil Wayne, The Dedication 2. And shout out to 3.
Number 3, too, man.
Clips, We Got It For Cheap. Lil Wayne, The Drought is free. The Drought free. Fam, these mixtapes, and sorry if I missed a few, because I probably have.
We definitely have, but yeah.
But you can see mixtape held us down also in the 2000s.
More
Shout
than
out to
albums.
Dat Piff, livemixtapes.com as well. They held us down for sure,
I
man.
Am One Music, all these
One
fucking
Music.
forgotten websites. I don't even know if they still exist these days.
They don't. Shout out to
There's
Dope
no
Hood as
need,
well.
but yeah.
They don't. That was another one.
Quickly, last time did we mention the blog era as well? Like you got 2 Dope Boys,
Rap Radar.
Pop DX, Rap Radar, all of that, man.
Nah, right.
Global
On
Grind,
Smash.
yeah.
Global Grind, yes, sir.
What's his name? Big Ghost blog, Big Ghost
This
Face.
goes,
That
yes,
was my
yes,
favorite.
yes,
That was
yes.
my favorite.
You heard that new?
Yeah.
Man, there was a few. And also, obviously, I can't believe we didn't mention in part 1, but there's this software where you can get everything. You think it's The Rock versus Stone Cold? No, it's porn. But you took the gamble. Oh, you got a virus now. You took the gamble. I'm not talking about Google. I'm not talking about torrent. I'm talking LimeWire.
LimeWire, the livest wire.
The livest wire. Some people call it DJ Khaled software because he kind of owned the LimeWire. Like, we taking over, brown paper bag.
Okay.
I'm so hood. Man, forget about it. But shout out to LimeWire. He had all the plugs.
Goated, man. Goated.
I had all the plugs. I never had internet then. I had to go to my cousin's yard. You're like, can I use your internet? Yeah. All right. Let me. I had songs written down. All right. Let me download all this when I'm gone. Struggle, fam.
Come on, man.
Things I had to do to keep my MP3 updated, man. You guys wouldn't even believe me. Another thing for mixtapes, I have to go with the DVD mixtapes. I can't believe I did not mention it in the first part. Let me do my thing. So
This
first
is your
of all,
shit, yeah.
you got Cocaine City,
Yeah.
French Montana. That's how French Montana came up. So shout out to French doing that hustle. Well, we're gonna get there. Before I get to Come Up DVD, Big Fendi. That's how you've
Yeah.
heard of Nicki Minaj.
Nicki.
And if you're in the streets, you probably heard of Jordan Tower.
Yeah.
If you know, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And if I mentioned Jordan Tower, I can't believe I did not mention them. But a lot of people got these things confused about UK and US. Who's the first rapper to blow in the US, or who's the first rapper in the UK that's respected
sure.
in the US that's not named Slick Rick. It's not your Stones there. It's not Skepta.
They didn't
Who
even
else is
fuck
out
with
there?
them,
They
man.
know.
Yeah.
It's not Chip, because I remember Chip was out there for a few
Yeah.
hours. Who else went there for briefly? It's not Fredo,
That's
Heady
about
One.
it. That's about it.
Mayhem, Mega, ASAS, Streets All Salute, Oi Oi,
Oi, oi.
London Ken boys. Salute to them. Like no punch.
Salute to
Salute.
them. And side note, check Kingdom Media. He's got a whole series on their lineage and their links to Dipset.
Check that out. Check that out. But on the real, man, Streets, all respect to SAS. They did a lot. And it really pisses me off. They do not get the respect they deserve because they did a lot. They did things that some artists right now couldn't do. They had Kanye West in one of their videos. Yeah. Cheerio. Check it out.
Kanye signed them.
Yeah, so like they got the co-sign from Ye, from Dash, from Dipset. SAS is dope. And they've got some, check out a freestyle called Coming to America. Streets all salute. Come up.
This is the part when we show you how we get down here, you know what I'm saying? It's Caliente! Guess who's effing up the game? We know we coming to America, stepping off the plane. It's new what we on, luggage by Louis Vuitton. I blow spots like a nuclear bomb, boom!
And the main one. They used to do this back in the day when your child was being rude to you, like disobedient, but you can't do that now.
Who said?
Who said you can do what you want? Who the fuck am I? Like, only God can judge you. But on the real. Yeah, got a Tourette's. But Smack DVD. I grew up on Smack DVD. Some people grew up off Goosebumps. Ron Dahl.
Horrid histories and all that.
Horrid histories.
Yeah.
Mona the Vampire. You know, disrespect. I fucks with
Hey,
Mona.
Mona.
I fucks with Mona. But what I'm trying to say, I grew up on Smack DVD. I grew up on Smack DVD. The freestyles on Smack. The interviews. The streets. You can smell the rats in New York. You can smell the New York rats. The bodega.
The
chopped
40
cheese.
waters.
All of that. Man, Smack DVD, it was the closest thing to bring you to the hood from where we was. My brother would always had the latest Smack DVDs, latest freestyles, some classic interviews. Jim Jones got one, like he's running down the whole like Big B's 9 tray over here with the they call me One Night Willie because I do my own thing. Like,
then you got me, your boy Jim Jones, capo status, New York Strider, man. I run with the Tri-State Bandits. We are the 50 State Rebels. Right now they calling me One Out Willie because I run with the Goonie Googles. Hey, you guys.
It's just so many classic shit and freestyles and also my number one love right battle rap. URL. Before URL there was Smack, and Smack DVDs would have had rap battles that now turn into a big thing that Drake even co-signed. That's on Caffeine right now. So the growth of that, and just to list off some battlers from that era. Beloved, Grey Hoodie, Loaded Lux.
Rapping like he trapping, you fixated to some mansion. You sound like Tenactin, nigga, you tough act. Fact is, you should wasting my motherfucking time, nigga. You're cutting into your mother's fucking time, nigga.
Murder Mook, Cassidy, Sirius Jones, Iron Solomon, Uncasa, J Mills.
Yeah.
J Mills, come on. Jin,
The two of us.
Math Harper, and Grown Man Bars is something you got to deal with. T-Rex and Redacted 9. I'm going to leave it as that. If you know who Redacted 9 is, you know who Redacted 9 is. But yeah,
And he
Smack
ain't talking
DVD.
Daniel.
Huh?
He ain't talking Daniel.
No, I am not. But yeah, man, the DVD era was dope. It was pivotal. Before the internet, we had that to keep you up to date with the streets.
Yeah.
And it was, I loved it, man. It was dope. And that led to, this website before Shade Room. This thing called World Star Hip Hop.
Man, those words, triggering. If you hear World Star,
to
this day, run. Look for your nearest safety exit. Fire exits are this way and this way.
Now it's Shade Room. If you hear Shade Room, you...
you hear Shade Room. If you hear Shade Room, it means you're up to no good, really. It means you were doing something.
That's a sign of if you're trying to cheat on your girl.
Yeah, fact.
Shade! You're like, oh.
Shade Room. That's mad. That's when you're up to no good. But World Star means that the man them are up to no good. There's niggas about, it means.
The niggas in trouble.
World
This nigga
Star,
in
man.
trouble.
Where
What's
do we
up?
start? Fight comps.
Fight
The
comp.
latest music videos. Man, they're trying to sell you real, trying to get you into the real estate game.
Yeah, triangles, the pyramid schemes.
Crackheads. Kimbo Slice.
Where
do you want to go, fam? There's so much. It was a beautiful time. Cat Stacks.
Chain being robbed, Young Bird.
Yeah, Young Bird's chain going on tour.
Someone
from London got his chain.
Fam, that's what I'm trying to say.
Someone from London, fam.
People from Manchester, Birmingham, like people from Birmingham.
Crazy, man.
Shit went everywhere. Like, what was it, Optimus Prime? Was that Decepticon?
Yeah, exactly.
How you gonna have a Decepticon chain getting jacked? Fam, if it was Autobot, it's okay, you're a good guy. A Decepticon chain. You got a Decepticon chain getting, like, man. That's peak, man. That is peak.
Out here, man.
Niggas let down the whole bad, like the whole mandem. That's cold, man. That's cold. But yeah, chain gangs. That was a big thing, man. Chain gang robbed in the 2000s. But all that. Oh, this guy's exposed. And you know that they would expose rappers. Like back in them days, they were trying to expose people. And
that was for Gazy most of the time.
And the in studios videos, that was also dope.
The Nino Brown, sorry, it's in between the hip hop DVDs. Nino Brown
the Nino
tapes,
Brown
the
from Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah,
that was dope as well. Like people would have mixed the mixtape tour bus, like the tour bus.
Yeah.
She said she wanted a tour of the tour
yes.
bus.
So
I gave her the tour of the tour bus. It was
all of us.
In the tour bus. She did all of us. Where? In the tour bus. J Mills, like
Come on,
Shakespeare would never. Oscar Wilde would never. Just great literature by J Mills. Young Money. We're also in the world star we forgetting. One of the biggest conspiracy, man. Those views. Sometimes the YouTube player, it said million views. You go to the YouTube, be like 20K.
20. That was random generator, fam.
But R.I.P. Q, man. World Star Hip Hop held us down for sure in them era. Like you wouldn't believe, like all the new stuff, especially after the DVD era died down. World Star Hip Hop definitely held us up. So shout out to that. Producers.
Oh man. Where do we start? Like this was the era of the super producer. Like Pharrell and Neptunes produced 43% of all hits on the radio in 2003. You know, let me just start there. 43% of all hits across all genres.
Crazy.
That's pop. They were doing Britney, Justin. Them two were beefing and they were producing both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Like Young Buck and Stump.
Same time you're doing Clips and Snoop yourself. Like it's actually mad. Beyonce, they did the Beyonce song for Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
They had their hands in everything. Yeah, that was fire.
Beyonce.
They had their hands in
I think
everything. That was when
Beyonce was.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
I didn't even gotta say what I'm gonna say, but
before I have to drink some more, man.
Yeah, but Timbo sampling Bollywood, like mad creative with it. Like it was just a different time. Everyone had a different sound. Soulja Boy, like I said, pioneering DIY producing. Like even he brought Fruity Loops production to the forefront. No one else was using Fruity Loops. No one was even doing it themselves. Like you'd get a super producer. You're paying 50 racks. Now people are like, no, I'll do it myself.
Oh wow.
On my own laptop, on my shitty Dell with the hinges broken. I'm talking about my old thing. Kev knows. We Mac gang now, but
the HP was low.
It's critical.
Critical damage.
But yeah, even Lil Jon. Lil Jon was a producer, you know?
Yeah, fam, I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to the verses.
Yeah. Lil Jon was producing, and you know what he did? He was so clever. Obviously, he was the crunk pioneer. He made all of his hits. He made them the same BPM. BPM's tempo, listeners. He made them all the same tempo so that the DJ could just mix them into each other, one after the other.
So it's seamless.
Genius. So
And
like,
Lil
when
Jon
you're in the
mix.
club, they're just going to play 5 Lil Jon songs in a row. And he engineered that. Don't sleep on Lil Jon, fam.
No, never
Don't sleep on
that.
it.
Never that. I know Lil Jon. If just put 5 Lil Jon records and plus 5 songs that are inspired by Lil Jon, like play Never Scared, Bone Crusher.
Someone call the police first.
It's about to be a girl fight.
Yo,
like, he had bitches fighting. No disrespect, but he had girls fighting. Like, Lil Jon was that guy, man.
And this one, I know you're going to appreciate this. Heatmakers paved the way for trap music. They were messing with southern sounds, the snare arrangement,
I'm
the
so
hi-hats.
dip south, baby.
Yes.
Lil Wayne.
The snares,
I know
the
what
hi-hats.
happened.
Yeah.
I know where you got the swag from.
Went to Harlem, got some
Went
swag.
to Harlem and gave us KoTH. If you know, you know.
Uh-huh.
I can't feel it. Can't feel my face. I still need it. I don't care. I still want it. I'm feeling since 08, you know.
Don't want it now because you remember we got the T Wayne project.
I didn't check it out, fam. I didn't check it out.
I don't want Can't Feel My Face to end up like T Wayne, fam.
But how about if it's unreleased song that's made from then?
All right, then we're here for it.
Yeah,
We're
if
all
it's,
here for
I
it.
don't want it
We're
now.
all here for it.
Fam, no. Don't let me
Not
go
the-
that
not this
bad.
duo.
Don't let me go to a disrespect, man. I don't want to go there. I don't want to diss my heroes, man. Let's leave it be.
And can we please respect DJ Paul and Juicy J?
Please do.
Come on.
Please do.
Pop
Please
in My
do.
Color.
Poppin'
International
My
Players
Colour.
Anthem. And Stay Fly.
Every week, someone talks about International Players Anthem. Just
Come
every
on.
week, still
And
to
Stay
this day.
Fly. You know these 3 songs all sample Willie Hutch. It's crazy. 3-6 Mafia and Willie Hutch, match made in heaven. They're 3 of the best beats in hip hop.
Jesus.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to DJ Paul and Juicy J, man. Really
Yeah,
stepped on producers.
they don't get the respect.
Yeah. Especially like I said, Heatmakers, sorry.
Heatmakers, yeah.
They paved the way for trap. Juicy J and DJ Paul, like also, they were doing that in the 90s as well.
Shorty Red.
Yes.
Shorty Red, after what they did with the trap. Shorty Red,
DJ
Mixtape
Toomp.
bit.
Yeah.
DJ Toomp is another one that also needs to get his respect. Kanye West, which, come on.
He gets his respect.
Just Blaze, Big.
Big needs his respect, but Just Blaze gets his.
Yeah.
Just Blaze, you owe us £10.
Yo, yeah. It's been over 365 days. We bought tickets, fam.
It has.
Yo, we bought tickets to Just Blaze at Jazz Cafe. We haven't got a refund. I can't even find the email to like.
They're trying to act like it's Mandela effect on us. Like they're like, are you
They
sure that
really
even
haven't.
happened? Yeah. Don't gaslight us, Ticketmaster. Come on.
The Mandela effect. We remember it a different way. Man, Just Blaze, man. Give us a £10.
Yeah.
That's a Benner's, fam.
Who else is
Seats
there,
is
though?
fiending.
You got any other producers of that era?
Now you pretty much named the majority.
Super guys, Swiss Beats.
Sweets Beats.
Yeah.
Sweets Beats, man. Sweets Beats was cooking. Like that was Sweets Beats' bag. And one of the greatest thing, like before we got verses, Summer Jam. Yay versus Sweets Beats. That producer battle was a classic.
The original.
The original verses was.
To make the long crowd stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. I make that shit that make motherfuckers stop, drop, dog.
Verses was a classic. Just listening to their beats, going back and forth. Just they better a lot of great producers that era. I feel like the producers that
The
era.
best era for
I think
producers.
They were,
The best.
They were all supers.
Yeah.
Dre.
Even Dre was doing game. So yeah, Dre can even fit into the 2000s.
Dre, Eminem. Some people.
Yeah.
I'm not even being rude by it. Eminem is an acquired beat.
If you like Renegade beat, then yeah, that's you.
No, shout out to M. Anyone that produces that makes their own beats.
Yeah.
Salute to them.
Yeah,
so you
100.
got Eminem also out there. So producers, they were really producing.
Yeah, man.
Some producers went on to make their own albums. Timbaland had Shock Value.
Yeah.
Swizzy had Bigger Business and
Pharrell, In My
One
Mind.
Band Man.
Yeah.
Pharrell in My Mind. So yeah, and Neptune's Star Trek.
Yeah.
In
Clones, all of that.
So yeah, producers, they were making albums as well. Just Blaze. Why didn't you make one?
Yeah, well, go on. He did
What one?
Cocaine 80s, but I guess.
That's no ID, man.
Oh yeah.
That's not really. Yeah. That's not what you want, though. From
Nah.
Just Blaze. Like, but anywho, yeah. Shout out to the producer of the 2000s.
One last, Cool and Dre. That's your shit right there.
Brown paper bag.
And Justice League. You can't forget Justice League.
Justice League.
Them two, I put them together. Justice League and Cool and Dre.
And then you have to go with like Incredible,
Yeah,
Street
there's a
Runners,
lot, you know.
Olympics.
There's a lot.
T minus.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a few out there. The Dream.
Yeah.
How can we get the Dream? Dream was
Throw it in the
working.
bag.
Love my girl. Ooh. Yeah, the Dream. Shout out to the Dream.
Yeah.
Would the Dream ever age? Man? Like,
He would look like the Hamburglar forever, for eternity.
nigga was smashing Christina Milian.
It's mad, fam.
Shout out to Christina Milian, Say I, and Diplo. Diplo, great memories. So let's move on.
Fam. I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, same here. And it's like jogger shorts, so like things get revealed. Now, part one, we did What's Your Five? We did, what was it? The 5 albums of the 2000s.
Yeah.
So we thought for this time, let's do What's Your 5 slept on albums of the 2000s, of course.
Yeah.
You want to go, sir?
My 5?
Yeah, your 5. Go for it.
Well, we just mentioned throw it in the bag. So, Loso, in case you ain't know so, Fabulous with Loso's Way. Come on,
Love
featuring
Changes.
hits such as
Love
Throw It in the
Changes.
Bag, Pachanga,
Pachanga.
Money Goes, Honey Stay.
When the money
That's
goes.
that's one of the
Jay-Z
most
gave him
slept-
the greatest triangle. Gave him a through ball. Fabulous just had to tap it in.
Facts.
Had Drea in the video too.
Yes.
Thank you,
And
Fabulous.
Hov.
Huh?
Hov
I
and
didn't
Fabulous,
care.
poor
I
the
didn't-
acting.
But Dre was all. Jay-Z was a. You know, like. you gotta
Horrible,
do that.
man.
It was awful.
There was no charisma in that scene.
Brooklyn.
2 people, no charisma.
Brooklyn. The only person in Brooklyn that has charisma is Biggie.
R.I.P.
That's it. R.I.P.
Yeah.
You have to go Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem.
Or
Come on,
the
man.
Bronx.
If Cameron was in that car, he'd be moving too
Yeah,
much.
he
in
said
that-
he's like
You know what
that.
I'm saying? He's
Fam, Cameron was with a zesty 8-year-old white man in Santana Town, and he looked cool as fuck. If Pink Panther was a human,
Killer. I. But yeah, Salute featuring Lil Wayne, Pachangas, as I said.
Pachanga,
and
Salute,
one of my
yeah.
favorites, I still have a relationship with my dad, so I don't know why this song connects with me so much. But Stay featuring Marsha Ambrosius.
Yeah,
that
Stay
song gets me
Stay-
emotional,
Nah,
man.
nah, nah. Stay was
I don't know why.
beautiful. I don't know why.
I know my dad.
The one, there they go.
Yeah.
There they go.
Yeah.
Feel like I'm back.
I feel like I'm
Just
back.
like I'm back.
Dun,
Yes,
dun,
yes.
dun,
The
dun.
intro, the way.
Yeah.
Fuck new friends. Let me stay solo. Cause who's gonna watch your back when Tony killed Manolo?
Come on, man.
What happens? Manolo balls get to five.
There's so many, man. And obviously the whole title, Loso's Way,
Kalia's Way, the
reference.
best
Yeah.
gangster movie there is. No disrespect to
okay,
Scarface.
okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Because it made me, tears came out.
Yeah.
Benny from the Bronx really hurt my, like, it really hurt
Benny
me.
Blanco.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx. So yeah, Loso, no, I understand with your Loso's way.
Next up, it's funny that this is a slept-on album because it's called The Most Unknown. So 3 6 Mafia, The Most Unknown.
okay,
See, look, you
okay.
didn't even know The Most Unknown.
What song's on it then? I mean,
Stay Fly.
I know it.
Pop in my collar.
Yeah, Pop in my
Roll
collar.
with it. Stay Fly remix with the that's like got the same sample, but the beat's slightly different.
Shout out to Young
Yeah.
Buck and
Yes.
MJG.
8 Ball and MJG. They killed it, man.
it, that
You leave your
verse is
drink around me, believe that drink
You
don't get drunk
get
up.
drunk.
That is
Before
scumbag
Corona.
bars. Yeah,
Before
yeah,
Corona.
yeah.
Imagine now. Could just get an NHS test and trace notification that yo, you been in contact.
But yeah, the crunk energy, the production, everything, fire. 3 6 at the finest, I think. Next up, I've got a substitute for this. If you don't accept it as a
No,
slept on,
fam. I'm not stepping on your wisdom
bet.
at all.
Clips, Lord willing. So this
Okay.
this can be an iffy. Is it slept on?
From
is it
ghetto
not?
to ghetto, the backyard, the yard, I sell it, whip on whip. It's off the hard. I'm the neighborhood pusher. Call me subwoofer.
Cause I bump bass
Like that, Jack. That song
man.
always gets me hyped, man.
Grinding.
Grinding.
Ma don't love her.
Ma don't love her.
Goddamn, hot damn, whatever one you got.
Damn.
Come
It's
on.
a new day.
Family freestyle. There's
Family
too much on there,
freestyle.
man.
Yeah.
There's too much.
Ma don't
Virginia.
love her. When was the last time you heard it like
When
this?
there's too much on there.
Ab
man.
Liver. Shout out to you. You know the vibes, man.
Production, coke bars, witty lines. It's
Lyric-
perfect. It's almost perfect.
Paint being like just
Yeah.
pictures being painted.
Yeah.
Perfect pictures.
Uh-huh.
Perfect pictures.
Uh-huh.
Malice and Pusha.
Killed it. Next
Understand
up,
it.
Carter 2, man.
I like how in part one you argue which one should I do, 2 or 3, but you had to give the other one respect.
Yeah, so this one's the slept on one, which it
Alright.
is because it's actually the
You
better.
think so?
It's the better.
Me personally,
album.
I think it's the other way around. I felt like 2's more respected than 3. I felt like 3's more slept on, but that's my opinion.
Hip hop heads respect it more. Yeah, for sure, because it's the better album. It's more quality. Definitely more quality.
Like I
He's
said,
rapping more.
He got the bird call.
Yeah.
He went to Harlem.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
got heat makers on it, fam. Come
just
on.
thank Dipset. That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's got classics like Money on My Mind,
Money
Fireman. The second verse in Fireman. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Hustler's Ambition.
Best rapper alive. Yeah, Hustler Music.
Hustler
Shooter,
music, yes. Hustler's
The
Ambition, that's
Mob.
50
Yeah,
Cent.
yeah. Like, Carter 2 is a classic, man.
KoTH is
Shooter
big-
with...
KoTH is his best sonically sounding album.
It's
He doesn't have an
consistent
album
as well.
It's consistent.
Maybe the only consistent. Maybe the early
Call
ones.
It Free, I'm okay with. I can listen to
Alright.
that with Ask. Me personally, I can listen to
Alright,
3.
alright.
But 2, I think universally
It's a great album.
is beautiful, yeah.
Great album. Then last up, The Fix, Scarface.
Guess who's Bazak?
Zach, still smell the crack
Got
on
on
my
my
clothes.
O's.
Don't
Don't
make
let
me
me
relapse on you hoes. Come on,
Oh,
man.
my
You got that. You
days.
got On My Block.
Me and Face Mob. Every time we face off, face it, y'all.
Yeah.
You niggas playing basic ball. I'm on the block like I'm 8 feet tall. Ah,
Come on,
homie.
Talking about On The Block. There's On My Block.
Ah,
In Between us featuring Nas.
You guys know the beat of On My Block.
You better.
You know the
Stop
beat.
listening if you don't.
Exactly. Check part 1 because it's
Yeah.
spiced somewhere there.
Yeah. Then
On
we
My
got
Block,
Someday featuring Faith Evans. It's a great album, man.
Scarface is underappreciated. I think
Yeah.
our age group specifically, I know the old heads, they
Yeah.
respect the Scarface
Yeah.
because a lot of people, your most respected rapper would have Scarface
Yeah.
in their 5. It's like Andre 3K.
Yeah.
If you don't know Andre like that, just know your favorite rapper has Andre in their top 5.
Definitely. And even like, especially around them times, the South was seen as like the party scene. So like, for rappers to respect Southern artists, it means a lot.
When T.I. was beefing with Lil Flip,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
T.I. got that co-sign from Scarface,
King of the South.
Niggas know what I am. That shit petty to me, homie. You ain't never ever heard me say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no king of nothing. Feel me? Nigga, you can have that shit.
from Scarface saying that you can call yourself the king of the South.
Yeah.
It's okay. Tip ran with it because the real king said I can go with it.
That's the green light.
Exactly. It's like when you're trying to go to Detroit, you have to see Trick. I know it's weird hearing that from a Londoner, but it's facts. I've heard it in the grapevine.
We know the vibes, yeah.
No fly zone. Ask me if I've been to Detroit. I haven't.
Nah.
I need permission from Trick.
You gotta get your clout up, then you gotta hit Trick. He'll give you the boarding pass.
Apparently, you have
safe
to hit
landing.
like Royce, and then Royce gives you to Eminem, and then Eminem gives you to Trick.
See, he's above Eminem. That's the lineage. That's a
Trick is
fact.
the streets.
Yeah,
You've seen the docs.
Yeah. He's there, Jay Prince. He's there, Jay Prince.
Jay Prince is another one.
Yeah, man. Jay Prince, Scarface. Come on, man.
We rap a lot.
Just ended
When I say we're the best, man, no DJ Khaled, but we're the fucking best. Was that your 5?
Yeah, that's my 5, man.
Dope, I like it. Fam, I like when we do this because I think I can confirm after what your list.
All
Out of
different.
the 2 lists that we've made, we've only had one similar.
Okay.
From the part 1,
Yeah.
and from this, we've only had one same.
Wow.
And that's Kanye West's Late Registration.
Yeah, okay.
Everything else has been different.
I'm interested, then. I want to see what you got.
I
I can think of a couple.
You know
got.
one.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
one of them. I think one of them goes without saying. So say hello to the bad guy. They say I'm the bad guy.
I
come from the bottom.
Nah,
Now
man, fly.
You said it yourself on the last episode.
Yeah.
You had it on your What's
On
Your
my-
5
yeah.
2000s album.
Yeah.
If you guys know me, it's my favorite Hove album.
Yeah.
It's not slept on now, but I'm talking
It
about
was.
I was outside
It was.
in the rain. When no one wanted to come outside in the rain, I was in the rain saying this is a classic, and no one retweeted me. No one liked my. It's emotional, fam. Because now niggas getting 100 retweets and shit of saying it. But when I said it, no one cared.
Screaming into the void.
You know, people say it's not a classic. Jay-Z's only classic is Black Album, Blueprint, and Reasonable Doubt. And now people
Generic
are like
answers.
exactly generic answers. I was out there in the field without an umbrella, in the rain, outside. I didn't see y'all.
Really and truly, this is Black Album Sonics with reasonable doubt content.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You heard the criticism from Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
He came back with American Gangster. I
Concept.
don't need a hook from this shit. Like he
I know I shouldn't have
did that.
I know it's gonna
like we
come
said,
back.
we feel like a crackhead.
It's amazing.
I'm so Frank Lucas than Ludacris. But Luda's my dude. I ain't trying to diss. Like Frank Lucas is cool, but I ain't trying to snitch. That's fucking rude.
Shout out to Frank Lucas, man.
Had
Our
Idris
favourite
Elba doing the prayers.
Yeah.
Beyonce, doing the prayers. Idris Elba on the skits. He had Lil Wayne from New Orleans saying you're from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's a weird moment.
Lil Wayne had no business saying I'm from hello Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's probably the worst song on the project though.
Blue
We
Magic.
mentioned
I'd
Rock
say
Boys.
Blue Magic.
Blue Magic, yeah. Party Life. That's
Ooh.
getting the 2-step.
Party life.
Yeah. Running that for sheezy.
His flow was
breezy.
crazy.
You know,
It was
it's that
cool.
vibe.
Yeah, I know he was
Like,
in the
is
big
that the
black.
Yankee?
He was shmoney and before the shmoney. He just hit.
What do you say? I'm off the wall. The other niggas are like Tito. Leave Tito alone.
Why does no one say I'm like Jermaine?
Or Randy.
It's always Tito.
Jermaine's like the second one. It's like the second one that blew up.
Jermaine, sort out your hair, fam.
So I tell you, that shit's rock.
It's crazy.
And like you know, Ignorant Shit is probably my favorite song of all time. You guys know I don't have to go about that.
That sample alone.
You're in between the sheets, man.
Oh, man. Shout out to the
Isley
Isleys.
Brothers, man. God bless you all. Next one. I'm sorry, I barely mentioned you the last one. And when I mentioned you, it was with some disrespect. But let me try and rectify it, all right? He gave us Illmatic. People doubted him.
Okay, which
He
one?
had to
though?
remind you guys the Godson still has Stillmatic. I had to argue Stillmatic or Godson because both of them are slept on.
Yeah, I know what you went for.
But I went with Stillmatic.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's my favorite. It's the first hip hop album I've
Yeah.
ever purchased with my own money. Shout out to Barking Market, £5. I also bought Rough Riders
Look at
Volume
this
3.
Don.
It wasn't good.
Look at this Don. He bought a Cher album before he bought a Nas album.
Do you
You're a hip-hop
believe?
card,
This is why I have trouble with my love life. Because the first thing I bought was Cher, Do You Believe? I shouldn't have believed. I shouldn't have. But if I didn't believe, I wouldn't resonate with 808. So it's like, you got to pick your paradigm shift. You got to pick it. But yeah, Stillmatic, the intro of Stillmatic is in top 5 greatest intro of all time. If you haven't heard the intro of Stillmatic, please listen to Nas' Stillmatic intro. I beg of you. Got yourself a gun. You're the man. You're the man is the greatest audio illusion. You think the guy's saying you're the man. No. He's saying Pusha, man. But it sounds like
I
you're
love
the
that
man.
shit. I love when they do that.
It's fucking with your brain. It's crazy. All I need is one mic. One mic.
What is it? Is it a Got Yourself a Gun? I swear Nas has used that same sample like 50 times.
It sounds like it.
No, he has, I swear.
Yeah,
No, it's Made You Look. He's used that sample
Both
50
of those
times.
songs, sometimes I get mixed up on which albums they're on.
because he's used the sample multiple times.
I don't blame it because that sample's hard.
Yeah.
Rewind, saying the whole shit backwards. This is after he said he was a gun. You know Nas and his concept.
It's like I'm a gun.
It's like
yo.
I'm a gun, man. Have you seen that interview when he explained this? Like,
Nah.
it's like I'm a gun, man.
Like I'm a gun, yo.
Nas Still Mag is a great album. Ether. I'm not gonna disrespect it because we did that last episode, but Ether is a chapter in hip hop.
It's a song.
If hip hop had a book, there'll be a section saying Ether versus Takeover.
It is
So
a
Ether
recorded song.
Is out there.
Yeah, it exists.
Jumping out the window. But yeah, man, even had A. Marie on it before A. Marie was big. AZ is also on it, just like he was in Illmatic. The cover is great. Stillmatic. Shout out to Nas with Stillmatic. Next one. I like how you mentioned one of his albums, The Low Soul's Way. I went with Somewhere Else. Because I feel like that album gets some love. But people talk about this album like it's nothing. From nothing to something.
Come on.
Fabulous. From nothing to something. Top 5 intro of all time. From Nothing to Something intro is top 5 intro.
5.
Obviously, Dynasty intro is number 1. And then number 2 is Meek Mill. And
you got the Nas one in there. So
you got the Nas one.
A list.
And then you have
might
this
work yourself
one.
into a shoe.
No.
Right,
Cameron has one.
Right.
I can pick any Cameron. Killer Season. Who buy out the bar though? Who's far from a star,
You know
but
what's
their
an
car is a Gallardo? Killer.
Does this count as an intro though? Because it might throw your list off.
What?
Ambitions as a rider. Is that an intro?
Honorable mentions count. I have 2 jobs. Jobs I don't want to talk about and moving goalposts. When you go to a football pitch and you think to yourself, yesterday the goalpost wasn't there. I moved it. I move goalposts. It's what I do, okay?
Hey, he's honest, man.
Honest, okay?
You can't be mad at someone that's honest.
One size fit all. It fits all agendas. Well, yeah, from nothing to something. The intro, yep, I'm back. Brooklyn with Jay-Z and Uncle Murder. Make Me Better with Neo. That was the single.
Does it
Return
have...
of the Hustle with Swizzy.
It's that one. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Gangsta Don't Play with Junior Reid. All you Jamaicans out there. Pardon self. That's, you know when you're Jamaican, you move. All you Jamaicans out there. Fabulous. Junior Reid. Junior Reid was in his bag. Shout out to Mims. Mims knows Junior Reid. This is what his heart. The remix. This is what. Like, yeah. You know that. Gangsta Don't Play is fucking fire. Well, this is the when Fabulous, Joe Budden, Red Cafe, Paul Kane, Hitchcock, right? When them came to get it on. No stop. That's one of the worst ad-libs in hip hop. That shit, you're scaring the bitches, nigga. You're scaring them. Diamonds on my damn chain. Damn, what happened? He blinding everybody.
Fire.
It must be Jeezy outshining everybody.
This is 06, right? This beat is so
around 06. Yeah. Do you know the story with that song? You know the original had Lil Wayne, but then Def Jam put Jeezy on it.
Oh, I didn't know that was
because of Def Jam. So they went with the Jeezy one.
Jeezy was Def Jam's golden child at that time.
Yeah.
Him and T.I., yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, T.I. No, it would be him and Rose.
Okay.
Rose.
No,
yeah.
T.I. too, though.
He was in
Def
Def
Jam
Jam?
South. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's why he's an icon and all that. Yeah.
Oh, South.
Yeah, there's some
you
bullshit.
would be one of them
bullshit.
But yeah, you got that. Now, my next 2, they real slept on. You know me, I'm a Rockefeller baby, right? I already went with Hove. I do one per people. Take a guess.
You got that new Memphis Bleak. Now, of course, it's Beans.
Beans, but not Beans, but State Prop, Chain Gang, Volume 2.
I thought it was going to be The Becoming.
Huh? No, it was a debate.
Okay.
Because The Becoming has some Johns.
Yeah.
It has some, shout out to Philly, see what I did there? It has some Johns.
Some Johns.
Some dickhead. They love saying dickheads.
Yeah.
Dickheads. But yeah, Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Rockefeller, get down. Because they get down. Once again, it's on. Beanie Siegel featuring Jay-Z, it's on.
Is that on that?
That's on that MB coming.
I was
going to
say,
yeah, it's on both of them. Temporary Relief, PD Crack. PD Crack and what was it? O'Milly Sparks. O'Milly Sparks has one of the greatest opening lines. He said, "They say it's a white man's world. I'm steady shooting at my own count, finding fucking the next man girl instead of going home to mine with a polluted mind." That's real, man. It is a white man's world. Why you shooting your own kind? Why you fucking the next man girl instead of going home to yours? You got a polluted mind. Or Mitty Sparks, PD Craig, temporary relief is hard. Every time I'm on my grind, it's like gangsters fuck. You know how PD Craig rap is like gangster fucking with us? He's like he's crying as well, but he's wavy, but he's crying. Yeah. PD Craig, man. PD Craig to me is like that same Jewel's disappointment bag. Because I was really flip side. I ain't Hove, I just know what I know. PD Craig, man. It's the Dominicans, the black Dominicans, man.
Not Dominicans, Dominicans. Yeah, I'm just making sure they know. Dominicans, not us Dominicans.
You made me thought I said it wrong.
No.
Want You Back, this is the best use of this sample. So Usher, sit down. You better want me back.
Oh, okay.
I can't sing it too much because I might actually cry because that song, it hits the soul like it really does. But like one cool thing about that song, Young Chris says, "In my lifetime," it kind of sounds like Hove. And going from them era, people say Jay-Z took Young Chris's style.
Yeah.
So
the ghostwriter allegedly.
Allegedly, supposedly, rumor has it.
It's funny because no one writes Hove's lyrics.
It's all in the mind.
Yeah.
When you hear that with Dirt McGruff, aka ODB, State Prop Chain Gang Volume 2 to me is slept on because people don't talk about it, but it's a great album from top to bottom.
I'll have to check it out.
No, it's Rockefeller, so you know, and
the
it's
quality
Philly.
stamps there.
Yeah, exactly.
The seal of approval's already there.
Come on, like how can you go against an album that's like has a guy saying they say is a white man's world? I'm steady shooting at my own kind, fucking a next man girl instead of going home to mine with a polluted mind. That's so hard, fam. And next one. You know, the first album he gave us Food and Liquor.
I knew it.
The second album, he wanted to show us he's the coolest. If you are what you say you are, a superstar. Yeah, man. Lupe Fiasco with the cool. From top to bottom. Superstar. Paris, Tokyo. He had a song with Snoop Dogg that sounded hard, high definition. Before I had something that was 1080p. I didn't even have 720. I had PAL. I had a friend over TV.
That's the thing as well.
That's a hard bar. I had a friend over TV. PAL. But carry on.
The thing is, like, Lupe was super lyrical. He was nerdy with it. He was witty. But he could also flex. Like, I first heard about Goyard bags, I think, on that album.
Yeah.
He's putting us onto fashion shit as well. Like, Lupe is a man of everything.
He's a man of everything.
Everything. Anime bars.
Whatever you need. I push keys like Dragon Ball Z. Do you hear what I'm saying? Lupe, when I first heard that bar in like 07, 06, I was like, yo. Did you hear what he said?
Nigga spin.
Like, yo, fam, Lupe is hard. Hip hop saved my life. Hip hop has saved my life. Beautiful. I think that was his girl at the time, Nicki Jean. Yeah. Streets on Fire. Matthew Santos. He had a beautiful vocal. Matthew, he was the one in Superstar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Who is this brother?
FNF. The first and 15. He was one of them.
All right.
You know, Lupe's label, whatever. Dumb it down. They say P. They told me to dumb down something, but I flatly refuse. I ain't dumbed down nothing. Then the bars and dumb it down.
I'm fearless, now hear this, I'm earless, and I'm peerless, that means I'm eyeless, which means I'm tearless, which means my iris resides where my ears is, which means I'm blinded, but I'm a...
They say I'm hairless, like I'm earless, like I'm this. I'm like, yo, what's this nigga saying? No, so many shit, man. So many go gadget flow. Intruder alert. Yo, gotta eat. The cool slept on. Very slept on. Yeah, those are my slept on. Some great albums.
Yeah, man.
Different albums, which is what I always hope for. So that's great. That's great that we did that.
Fire.
Now, we don't want to be negative.
We are, though.
We're going to have to be. So the first part, we did MVP. How can we end off part 2?
We're slaying a giant, fam. I'm killing a dragon right now.
Oh, you're fighting Ozaru.
O2,
You're fighting Ozaru.
Yeah.
Because you have to, and because your one might be controversial, we let yours cook.
First one, you'll agree with this. Well, there's a way you can agree with it and a way you can disagree.
If I agree with it, I'm going to jump in because I have one. So.
Eminem. He does numbers to this day, which is why it's debatable. But he's not respected. Unless you're an Eminem fan, he's not respected in this day and age at all.
I know the white fans.
He's
not.
not.
Let me move away, man.
Boy,
the white dons
we don't want you. No, I'm joking. We want white fans. But nah, Eminem's not respected these days in hip hop. Like back in the day, like he was still like only people moving in units were M, Pimp Juice, and us. Come on, M was still seen as a guy. People would bring him in posse cuts. He was even on Forever.
So you
today,
think,
like they just look at him as like, nah, fuck that
so
shit. He's not part of hip hop
basically
culture
from,
today.
Relapse, he fell off. Because we're talking about this
Recovery
decade,
even. Recovery was last decade. It was good. That had good
Yeah, but
moments.
we're talking about the 2000s, so you must be talking about Relapse.
Yeah, but no, Recovery he saved it. But then since the 2000s, since that album, he's not been relevant. So he's fallen off. But Relapse is a massive fall off. Relapse is horrible.
Crack a bottle, let your body waddle. It's battles after battles.
Smack that, all of that. I hate all of that shit.
Akon, you nasty piece of shit. How you gonna have a song for the stripper and say, which rapper should I have on it? Should I have T.I.? Should I have Weezy? Should I have what, Jeezy?
He could have got any of them as well. Akon's the man at this point.
He could have had Juicy J. He could have had anyone. T-Pain. The guy that's in prison that we don't want to mention. But instead, you say, let me get Eminem. Fam, Ebony's not going to twerk her ass to Eminem. Oh, look, there's going to be bangers. Ebony's not twerking to Eminem.
I want to see a
The
statistic.
only song they're going to twerk to Eminem is Superman. That's the only one.
I want to see a statistic of how many strip clubs actually played that song. Like
0.
I need to know.
What's the statistics of coronavirus in Russia? You don't know. You don't know, so we won't know. They're too scared to show us. Not Russia, I'm talking about Eminem. Putin, I want no issue. But
yeah, M, man, you're not relevant at all anymore. So
this would have been better if a certain person was here, but I just gotta keep it trill.
I was thinking about
By
that
the
as
way, we said in the asterisk we're not doing Ja Rule. So if you're thinking,
it's too easy, man. We would have both turned up saying
and
Ja Rule.
last episode we really went at Ja Rule, and
Yeah.
it doesn't feel right doing it again. So
I would have picked this same one if that person was here as well. By the way, I thought of it too.
I thought that's what you had. That's what I thought you had. That's why when you said I thought you had this.
You can't even argue that. Go ahead, man. Hit
Cornel, Saint Lunatics, Nelly, not Furtado. This is hip hop, 2000s. So not Nelly Furtado, Nelly Mo, Dirty. Man, I'm sorry. What you wanted me to do? I'm sorry.
You can find him in St. Louis with a gun blade, rain all day.
The only people moving units is M, Pimp Juice, and us.
Only one of them didn't fall off.
And I think they may need a reminder. Nelly, I'm sorry. Diamond, early 2000, you sat down KRS-One with I Am Number One. Heard out of Vico. I need you to shake the thing, girl. You put on St. Louis. I didn't know St. Louis till
That's a fact. I didn't know it existed.
I didn't even know the Cardinals played in St. Louis till I met you. The Arc, like Missouri.
The longest yard.
The longest yard. Oh my.
Apple bottom jeans.
Every time we go, I need you to
Vocal.
Can we leave her?
Two clothing
Yeah,
brands.
Can we leave her? Jaheim, come on home to my place.
That song made me get Air Force Ones. What's it called? My Place?
My Place
I got
and
the same
Air
Air
Force
Forces.
Ones.
No, I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the same Air Forces from My Place video. though.
Is that the basketball one?
The high top. Blue stitching. No, blue with white accents and green stitching.
When you wear that, you have to wear everything oversized, just in case.
Oh, yeah, you already know. Any high top for Air Force.
Plasters, just to give them the cosign. But he had Kelly Rowland texting on Microsoft Excel.
Excel, fam.
He had
the
an issue. Fam, Mandem. If when you have an issue with a girl, the last thing, like, it's a struggle to get your girl to text you back first. But to have her text you back via Microsoft Excel
on a spreadsheet, doing formulas,
the coding.
I bet you could probably do it. You know, if you do the right formula, it could probably text someone. But
Kelly Rowland.
That's techie.
She's one of the first person to say she need a soldier. I believe her. I believe her. I believe
Where
her.
they at? Where they at?
Where they at?
I know why you're laughing, but
yeah, I don't know. I'm moving on, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to our PlayStation agents that be listening to all our conversation on the PlayStation chat. Those jokes are literally Murder Inc. It's just like a darker, deeper criminal link. Honestly. But yeah, Nelly, man. Nelly went from diamonds, from plethora of hit joints. And I understand, I think if Noir Gary was here, he would have educated me. But I think his sister passed away during the time. And I think that led to his work rate decreasing. Okay. I know from Nelly 5.0, which came out around 2008. 2008. I think that's the album with Body on Me with Akon and Ashanti.
Yeah, and what's the song with? Was the song with Pharrell on that, or was that a bit later?
The one with Nicki. That's after. That's way after.
Yeah,
that's like 2012. That's
okay.
That's on the same project with Hey Little Portia.
One of the worst songs of all time.
If it's Opposite Day.
In your world.
In Kev's world. If it's Opposite Day. That's Hey Portia. Hey man. That brings out the white Johns. I was at the concert. I saw it live.
Becky and Sarah were uncontrollable.
They were twerking to Hey Portia.
That's nasty. You can't even catch the rhythm to that. How do you twerk to that?
Uncontrollably. That Miley Cyrus things. But yeah, Nelly was such a big artist. Similar to you when you said about Eminem, how in the beginning of the year, they killed it. And I think they're kind of similar because Eminem, he was dealing with drug abuse. Drug addiction, which led to relapse, which wasn't really good.
Yep.
Recovery, maybe. Some people like it, some people don't. But I understand with that fall off with the Eminem. And it's similar with Nelly, dominated the early 2000s. And then at the latter part, even to this day, just like you mentioned Eminem now, it's
met with laughter usually. Both of those names.
But when you're real, you're real. And I never like to do these things without giving props. I think our style is to knock them down, and then the second half we build them up again. Because after the passing of DMX, prior to his passing, people would say some things, and then he passed away. And whether you gave love out, if you didn't give the love out, you feel some type of way. So it's always too late. So it's always good to give the love out. So Eminem, who is frequently dissed in our podcast, him and Nicki Minaj,
the
most dissed. We want to give a shout out to Eminem. Eminem has done a lot for the culture. So let's not get that twisted. He did a lot. And I can't imagine being white, not listening to hip-hop, seeing Eminem, and then that introducing to the whole plethora of hip-hop. Hopefully that did that. If you're one of those guys that stuck to Eminem, fuck you.
No. They found Hopsin and Tech 9.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they didn't delve into the real shit.
If you went,
At most, they might try a bit of Odd Future.
I'm not talking to them guys. I'm talking to the guys that spread their wings and love the culture.
Yeah.
So Eminem did that. And as for Nelly, I vote Nelly and Ja Rule instance because I vote them in kind of the same regard.
Yeah, same vibe.
They're 2000 hit makers. They gave us everything in terms of hits
and their
features.
songs are eternal. They will still be played in Ministry of Sound. The whole of Shoreditch, we play
any 2000 throwback party.
You know it.
They're gonna be there.
Everything.
Exactly. So shout out to them, much love. So this is not a slight to them.
No.
It's just we have to be real.
It is what it is, B.
Like and by the way, guys, when we name giants because those are real fall off. We're not naming Jaquan and Mims because those are not fall off. You barely got put on.
Shingy fell off, but like
I was gonna mention, but it wasn't. He didn't have enough. He didn't have enough to be an
one call away, power balling right there. Chingy was out here, fam.
In a moment, Nelly sat him down too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nelly was bullying niggas.
To be Nelly then, you gotta be Nelly now.
Nelly did like he said, "Spandy ballet, give me true." Let me get. Let me do my own shit on it. Man. Sweat and Suit. Man, shout out to Nelly.
Shout out to Sweat and Suit, man. That's an untalked about double album.
Disc.
Yeah.
It's better than No Street Disciples. The next one will be 2010s. All right. It's going to be lit. We're going to get in that bag.
It's lit.
I can't wait to talk about a certain person in 3 brands we trust. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to say. Before I go, when you see me, don't greet me. You see the NWO, right? Just too sweet me. Too sweet me, baby. You know the vibes, man. FT dub, BT dub. What does that mean? For the wash, by the wash. Dipset.
This has been my TED Talk.